Good morning, everyone. I hope you are still holding on to your patience in this lockdown period. Uh, think positively that you are safe at your home instead of being of the other persons who are very sick, ill, or depressed. Okay, so we are going to do with the first question regarding loss of profit policy. Okay, now I have already uploaded in your WhatsApp what is the steps that are followed. I'm quickly recapitulating that. First, we have to determine what is the period of claim. That is for which period the business was dislocated. Okay, this has already have to be in comparison with that mentioned in your insurance policy. Then we'll calculate what is the standard sales. That is, suppose the fire or the accident has taken place in the year 2019. In that same period, what was the amount of sales in the last year, preceding financial year? So that is standard sales. Then second step is to we'll calculate what is the actual sales during that dislocated period in the present year. Okay, and if there is a difference, then that will be termed as your short sales. That is standard sales minus your actual sales is your short sales. Third step, we'll calculate the gross profit ratio in the preceding year. Now, as you all know, the gross profit is not, as I've already told you, it's not used in the same sense we as been using otherwise in relation to your trading account. Here, gross profit is equal to your net profit of preceding year, immediately preceding year, plus your insured standing charges divided by your turnover or sales into 100. So that will be your gross profit. Then we'll find out the loss of profit, that is short sales into gross profit growth. That indicates since your sales is already short, it is not up to the mark, that is the difference of sales, what the amount by which your sales is less compared to the preceding year, so that much amount of profit you have lost. Yeah, so with the GP rate, we'll calculate the amount of profit that you have lost due to a particular accident which you are insured against. Okay, then after we found out the amount of loss of profit that we have incurred, we'll add to it the additional expenses that during this dislocated period we have to incur certain extra expenses so that our business runs normally, near to normal. So we'll add those expenses. Okay, after adding that expenses, we will deduct anything that we have salvaged, any stock salvage that has to be deducted, and that will be your net claim. Now here, if your net claim is within the amount of policy that you have taken, then you can claim the entire amount. Otherwise, that is, suppose your policy amount is 4 lakhs and the claim that you have arrived at is around 4,20,000. So there comes a circumstance of underinsurance because your policy amount is less than your actual loss. Yes, so here then we'll have to apply your average loss method. Okay, because you cannot claim. Please remember, you cannot claim more than the amount of your policy. Okay, if whatever is your policy amount, your claim should be within that. And if your loss is more than the amount of policy, then you can claim the proportionate amount. That is where we apply average loss. Okay, this was the steps that you have to remember. Now, following these steps, we'll do your first sum, which I've already given to you. Okay, now here the policy of all the informations are covered. What is the first step we have to do in this particular sum? That is we are dealing with question number 1. First, you have to see what is your period of claim. What was your dislocated period? What is your period of claim? In the first question I have given you, the second information given to you says on 1st July 2016, fire broke out and sales of 3 months were affected. So your period of claims were 3 months. So what is your period of claim? 3 months. Now your date of fire is what you have to remember. That is 1st of July 2016. Actually, this is a sum that has come in your final, so the date has not been changed. So your date of fire is very important. And which is the date? It is 1st of July. And the period of dislocation was 3 months. So it will be July, August and September. 3 months. Okay. Next we have to find out, second information we require is standard sales. Standard sales indicates the period of dislocation is 1st of July 16 to September. Yes, July, August, September, because it is 3 months. Yes, 16. Now standard sales means what was the amount of sales in July 15 to September 15. Okay, what is the amount of sales from July 15 to September 15? The information is given to you in point number 8, that the standard sales is, that is in July 15 to September 15, because this location period is, we have to compare it in the same period. So your amount of sales was 2,20,000. Am I clear? Now third, we'll find out what is our actual sales. Actual sales means in these 3 months, that is July 16 to September 16, what has been our actual sales? Our actual sales was rupees 50,000. Okay, actual sales means July 16 to September 16. Okay, standard sales during this period 1,20,000. Our fire took place on 1st of July. So in these 3 months our sales was 50,000. So number 4 which we have to find out is short sales. Okay, that is, which is equal to standard sales minus actual sales. Okay, so what we have 1,20,000 minus 50,000. Okay, so we are short by 70,000. Actually our normal amount of production should have been 1,20,000, but we could only sell 50,000. So our business is lagging behind, but or there is a short of sales of rupees 70,000. Okay, our business is running short at an amount of 70,000. Yes. Now next, we have to find out, number 6, we have to find out what is our gross profit ratio. Now this gross profit ratio, that is what is our profit rate in the previous year. Gross profit ratio which we calculate is always in relation to the previous year. How do we calculate? It is net profit, denoted by NP, net profit, by insured standing charges. That is, I hope you remember, these standing charges means fixed charges, and some of the fixed charges we can include in our policy. So whichever charges has been included in the fixed expenses that has been mentioned or included in a policy are known as insured standing charges, divided by turnover or sales into 100. Your net profit has been mentioned in information number 5, which says that after debiting insured standing charges of rupees 50,000, the net profit for the year 2015 amounted to rupees 2 lakhs. So we are only dealing with the previous year. So your net profit has been 2 lakhs. Your insured standing charges mentioned in the same point number 5 is 50,000, divided by the sale which is given in point number 6, question in the question. Point number 6 was 5 lakhs. So this into 100. Okay, so it is 50%. What is your rate of gross profit? It is 50%. Had you been in the normal case of business, you would have earned 50% of your sales as your profits, gross profit ratio. Now we have to find out, we already calculated that our sales has fallen short by rupees 70,000. Since we cannot sell goods worth rupees 50,000, what has been our amount of loss? Had it been a regular rate, we would have earned a gross profit at the rate of 50%. So what has been our loss of profit? So next calculation is loss of profit. Okay, what is loss of profit? It is short sales into gross profit rate. Okay, How much did we get? We got short sales as 70,000 into gross profit rate of 50%. It is 50 by 100. So it comes to 35,000. Okay, the amount comes to 35,000. Okay, now to this we have to add any additional expenses, increased cost of working. We have, it has been specifically mentioned in your question, increased cost of working. Okay, it has been mentioned, it is 1,000. So our claim comes to 36,000. Okay, so our gross claim comes to 36,000. Now we have to verify whether, you see, your point number 1 in the question says that loss of profit policy has in the policy value is 3 lakhs. Okay, now we cannot calculate, okay, 3 lakhs is 30,000. We cannot do that. We have to compare with actual sales that has taken place. Okay, because this is a loss of profit. How much amount of profit you have lost? Okay, how we will compare that? Otherwise, we have to apply the amount of gross loss. So what has been the sales in the preceding year? Sales of the preceding year will have been 5 lakhs. Okay, it has been 5 lakhs. And profit on sales. Profit on sales, we know gross profit rate is 50%. So 50% of 5 lakhs would be 2,50,000. So we could have earned, and our policy value is 3 lakhs. Okay, so the policy value is well enough to calculate to pay off 2,50,000. So therefore we don't have to apply our average clause. So our net claim is rupees 36. Our net claim is rupees 36,000. Okay, that's it for today. Thank you.